I'm Rachel Holt, joined here by Ricky Doyle. And Ricky, let's talk baseball.
Let's do it.
All right, so it's been about a month since the MLB non-waiver trade deadline. We've had some time to digest what happened.
Yep.
So I want to ask you, do you think the Red Sox did enough?
They did what they could. I think Dave Dombrowski did a pretty good job of identifying exactly what they needed. As far as the results so far, it's been kind of a mixed bag. Drew Pomeranz has been pretty much as advertised. Nice pitcher, not exactly the frontline game changer maybe some people wanted. Brad Ziegler has been very serviceable. I think he'll be an asset down the stretch. Fernando Abad's been pretty bad. I mean, can't really sugarcoat that too much. And then Aaron Hill, I think he could play a big role down the stretch as well, particularly with Travis Shaw struggling. So they did what they could.
So since that time, has your opinion of the Red Sox changed?
Not a whole lot, except for maybe the fact that I think maybe their rotation's better than we gave them credit for. This team's still built on offense, obviously, pretty dynamic group. But the rotation, I mean, you look, everything's starting to fall into place a little bit. Rick Porcello's pitched more like a #1 starter than I think really anybody anticipated. David Price is showing signs of being the guy they thought they signed in the offseason. Another thing about the Red Sox, I think that they have maybe more depth than we originally thought, just because Brian Johnson came back from his anxiety issue, and he's been pitching pretty well at AAA Pawtucket. I mentioned Clay Buchholz has been pitching better in his spot starts, so maybe that gives you a depth option if somebody else lands on the shelf. So overall, I just think the rotation might be in a better place than it was at the beginning of August, which is going to be huge if this team's going to make a push in October.
Yeah, we have a little more than a month left in the regular season. It's hard to believe, but still plenty of more baseball to be played. And I'm going to ask you to call out the Red Sox player who you think needs to step it up the most during that time.
It's still David Price. He needs to take the ball every fifth day and say, I am the anchor of this rotation. I'm going to put everything that happened for the first half of the season behind me and pitch like the guy that, they're paying over $200 million to pitch.